Hi y'all, it's Neva from Manic Mama Musings, and you just saw me. I'm in the same clothes the same day. Literally, I haven't moved at all. So it is Mental Health Monday, and I've not done one of these in forever. So let's talk about why I took my absence and this last absence, because I did say I'd make videos, and I made one and didn't make more. So if you remember, the doctor had put me on gabapentin and something else. So, but the something else messed with my stomach. The gabapentin. Okay, so I'm taking it, and they tell you, oh, some side effects will go away with time. Well, I knew it was making me tired, but I thought, okay, I'll give it some time, so maybe it'll wear off. No, it got really bad to the point where I wasn't even thinking clearly enough to be like, okay, we need to stop taking this. I slept all the time. So then I cut it down to one a day, because it was 3 times a day. And I cut it down to one time at night, thinking, well, if it makes me sleep and I just take the nighttime one, it caused a severe depression for me. I mean, I'm talking one where I really thought I was going to have to go to a hospital. I was in a deep, dark hole and I could not find a way out. And like I said, it was messing with my mental abilities to tell myself, okay, Neva, this hasn't worked and we need to just cut it out, okay? So then I quit taking that, but my stomach was still messed up. And I'd started those two new meds the same time. So then I got to researching, which I don't always use, like I don't always Google symptoms and whatever. But so I Google and it says, yes, it could mess your stomach up really bad. And considering that I've had bariatric surgery, it, it could be causing me ulcers and whatnot. So I quit taking that. My tummy started feeling better. The depression let up. It was my normal tired, but not like sleep days tired. Um, LJ knew something was wrong because he just kept asking me if I was okay. So I know I scared him. I scared my kids. Um, I'm feeling better now. And then when I made that video, it was after I'd quit taking those meds. But then I don't know. I don't know if it was depression or what. I couldn't get the urge to make videos back again. I'm hoping that I'll be consistent now. So please forgive me if I'm not, and forgive me for my absence. But I just couldn't. I had lost my Crojo, but I finished. I don't know where they are. I'll have to show them to you. I finished LJ a pair of slipper socks, and I'm making me a pair because it gets cold at night here, and so we need something to keep our little tootsies warmer. And I'm almost finished with a scarf, but that's for Halloween because y'all know I be loving October. I plan on doing Vlogtober. I will miss second, the first and second. We're heading home on the third, so I won't be like. Anyway, I don't know how I'm doing that, but um, also I know this is supposed to be Mental Health Monday. I will do the drawing for It's Fall, y'all, probably the third when I get home. That way I know that I get it recorded and uploaded and all that. But yeah, so if you've ever been in that really bad dark hole, I've been there without the meds, okay? Um, more times than I care to mention, but I hadn't been there in quite a long time until this time. I mean, depressed is one thing. This was just, I really just lost hope for life. Like I didn't care. I didn't care if I ate. I didn't care if I got up. I didn't care. I didn't care if I bathed. I didn't care if I brushed my hair. I didn't care about none of that. It was bad. Gotta wait for this vehicle to go because they're loud. Kinda. Well, okay, that one's not too bad. Um, that's the one thing that woke me up this morning was loud trucks going down really loud. I Not everybody can go and get away to help their mental clarity. LJ needed a vacation from work. It's getting very stressful for him. He needed a break. And I'm hoping, because I love the wilderness, that this will be what I needed to get motivated to get back to doing the stuff that I love, which is talking to you guys and crocheting. And, you know, I did make myself do a family night with the kids the other night. We went to Rana and Faustine's and we painted ceramics. They're at the house, so you'll have to see it later, with Faustine and Rihanna and Faustine's brothers, and that was fun. But I didn't get any video of it because nobody wants to be videotaped, and that's okay. It's beautiful here. I'm going to try to take photos and videotape the beauty of this place. I am in love. We are right next to a stream, and the sound of the water is so soothing. Like, I would think that I'd be able to sleep, but I can't. I slept better last night. I have to get used to, okay, Neva, it's pitch black and no sound, but you're safe. Because usually I have the TV on for background noise. And so, because that's how I sleep, because it kind of drowns out my brain. I'm learning that when it's quiet, which I already kind of knew, I hear my brain a lot louder, and my brain thinks of, oh, why is this? Da, da, da. And that would usually lead to me waking up and Googling it at home. Well, guess what? I can't Google it because I don't have internet. So then that's a whole, well, I'll never know the answer to that because I'll forget by the time I get to, yeah. So I am doing better. I was doing better before we headed out here, but this has just, the air is so fresh, and especially it rained last night, so it's just amazing. And it's the air where we live in New Mexico is very dry, and this our skin should be well hydrated when we leave here. It's just amazing, you guys, and I'm loving this so much. And I just keep thinking, I wish we were back in the old days where we knew how to just build a log, just claim some land and build a log cabin, because I love it. I am okay with not having, I'm okay with not having internet except for my beautiful YouTube family, like, and being able to stay in touch with my friends and my kids. Other than that, I'd be fine. Like, I hate being bothered by phone calls. I'm okay. I want to watch people's YouTube, but that's another thing. I used to watch YouTube religiously to try to like help my other YouTubers out, and I couldn't even do that. Like, I'd watch for a little while and be just like, no. I did start putting music on when I was trying to pull myself out of the depression after I took the meds, and that helped. So that is something that if you love music and you're depressed right now, try playing something, some music to pull you out of it. I watched some movies, and yeah, I just kind of did stuff that I hadn't done in a while. So yeah, LJ and I finally finished watching Stranger Things, so now I can go back to watching Heather the Crochet Witch, because I wouldn't watch her because I was afraid there'd be a spoiler, because she waited long enough. I was like, well, if she's probably gonna give spoilers eventually, because it's just hard to talk about it and not. I'm just gonna tell you, if you like the 80s and if you like supernatural, I guess you would say, stuff, watch Stranger Things. It's very good. I absolutely love Dustin. He's my favorite, and LJ loved Eddie. But yeah, so. But we've finished watching Stranger Things, which I'd hit that depression and we'd quit watching it because he'd never watched any of it. So we literally start from the beginning, made it all the way to this very last season. We made it all the way through. We do have campers close to us, but not close enough that they bother us. We can just see them from a ways. Y'all, this is so good for my mental health. And if you're struggling, if you'll message me or comment when I get home, I will respond. I will try to help you find a way out of it, because I'm learning that part of it is, okay, this med's not working for me, or okay, this happened and it caused me to get depressed. Like, I realize that sometimes there's a cause to it, sometimes there's not, and it's kind of up to me to tell myself, okay, this is enough, and we're going to put some music on and dance or whatever and get out of it. Now, am I saying that you can, or that, it's easy? No. Sometimes you still can't, and it's not ever easy. Never. Anyone that's dealt with mental illness understands that. Just like I don't have as many manic episodes, but I used to get manic, and I'd be manic for weeks. No sleep, couldn't really concentrate on anything, paranoid and scared, and that's an awful feeling too. And those are the times I actually went to the hospital. One time was because I was depressed. Two others was because I was manic. And I ended up getting really like scared and anxious and wanting to end things. So not good. Continued mania or continued depression are both very bad. You can't be like up and down, because that's bad. Like, well, it's okay to get excited about stuff, and it's okay to get a little sad. But when this lasts for 2 weeks, and then this lasts for 2 weeks to a month, guess what? It's not healthy. And some people live like that. I lived like that for a long time, and I still have times when I do get a little bit like that. Yeah. So, there are ways, like we even started playing or I started playing games on my phone, which I hadn't played games on my phone in a long time, because it was something that I could just sit there and do and fall asleep and wake up and do it again. I don't know. I just kind of changed my routine up for a little while because, like I said, I had no urge to crochet. I had no urge to make videos. I wasn't wanting to watch YouTube videos. I don't know if I feel like I got in a rut of doing the same thing all the time. I don't know. Yes, I feel better here in the forest, but I was feeling better when I quit taking the meds and I started changing things up. So out here, I can record videos because I just can't upload them. I can take pictures, which I'm taking lots of pictures. And I've been crocheting. I made a pair of socks already in one day, and I'm making another one because I got LJ's done, and now I got to make mine. That wasn't what the yarn was designated for, but I realized how cold that first night my feet were, so I need something to put over my socks because I don't want to wear my shoes to bed. That's the only other option. So, yeah. I hope you guys are doing good, and I do miss y'all, and I do love you. And those that have stayed, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for staying. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. And I've made so many amazing friends through YouTube that no matter what the future is with me and YouTube, I will forever cherish the friends I've made. Forever and ever and ever. And if I quit making videos, I would probably have to ask y'all to email me regularly or ask for your phone numbers so we could stay in touch, because a lot of you, your words are sorry, I got distracted. Your words are what pull me out. Like, you help me to not feel so bad. I couldn't even read my comments when I felt so bad. But you guys help me on the days that just one day of I'm feeling, and you make me feel like, even if it's just because of y'all, that I have a reason to make it to the next day. So I appreciate that. Don't get me wrong. LJ's my reason. My kids are my reason. But sometimes they don't ever make me, okay, LJ never makes me feel unappreciated or unloved. Kids do. I don't care, grown or not. Sometimes they make you feel like, ugh. But sometimes I just need that reminder that I have people in my life that would miss me terribly. And I appreciate that. So thank you. And I want you to know that if you are having that time and you're one of my subscribers, it would hurt me if you were gone. So please, if the only thing that keeps you here today is knowing that I would miss you, please know I would miss you very badly. But I promise you, there is somebody that will miss you more than you can ever imagine. Okay, I love y'all. I'm going to end this so that I can get it. It won't be a long upload when we get to town, because we only want to be gone a little while because we're leaving the tent up. I love y'all. Mwah.